Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and in today's video we are talking all things weight loss and the holidays. The holidays are a time of joy, celebration, and temptation. And it may feel like sticking to your goals is impossible, but I'm here to tell you that it is doable with a few tips that I'm going to share with you today. So if you're here for it, let's go ahead and get started. Before we go any further in today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Get Healthy You TV. You guys have heard me talk about Get Healthy You TV before, and I have to tell you that I am still loving this service so much. Get Healthy You TV is your go-to resource for fun and motivating at-home workouts, offering a variety of formats for all fitness levels. I am definitely no fitness buff, but I love to get a good workout in almost every single day. Their passion is to help you achieve your most fit self and live a happy, healthy life. And their workouts are led by certified and encouraging fitness professionals who give excellent instruction, good form cues, and empower you to believe that yes, you can. I love a good cheerleader for sure. Finding time to exercise can be tough, especially during this really busy time of year. But for me, it is an absolute game changer. If I am not moving my body, I am crankier and I definitely feel like I stall out really easily. I feel like I don't move the scale if I'm not moving my body, and I'm really thankful that Get Healthy UTV has options for quick workouts to get in when you can, but they also have really motivating and easy to follow calendars that help you stay on track. You don't even have to think about what exercise to do when. You can just grab your calendar, stay on track, make sure that you are still getting in your steps and your goals, hitting those exercise milestones every single day. They offer all different types of workouts, but my favorite workouts are the ones that use your own body weight because I don't have a lot of equipment and I don't have, like gym material. And so being able to just use my own body and work out that way is really beneficial. Get Healthy UTV is frequently adding new types of workouts, so you're never gonna get bored. This year, I'm definitely going to be trying some new things. 2025, I've got big fitness goals, and I think that I really want to increase like my body strength, like my upper body strength, and just my overall strength. And so finding ways to add in like weightlifting and that type of thing. So I'm looking forward to exploring a ton of new workout opportunities. Right now, I focus primarily on those body weight exercises, which are wonderful. However, I'm really looking forward to exploring all things that Get Healthy UTV has to offer. As a member of Get Healthy UTV, you'll have access to their super active community, hundreds of different types of workouts, and Q&A sessions with their trainers, which is great, especially for someone like me. I am a weightlifting beginner, and so I'm probably going to have a lot of questions. I like to, when I am starting something new, I'm a researcher. I'll dive deep inside of something. So if I can talk to someone to give me some tips and tricks to be, good at what I'm doing and to get some good results, then I am all over that. If you have big fitness goals for yourself for 2025, now is the time to jump on this Get Healthy UTV opportunity. I know a bunch of you joined last time I shared their product, and I'm super excited for a bunch of you to be able to have that same opportunity. So for the first 1,000 people to hit that button down below, you're going to get your premium membership for only $1.49 for the year. Like, what a steal. If you are on the fence, I definitely would say that you and your health are worth $1.49 and a billion more. So check out that link down below. Come join me in 2025 on our fitness journeys. And thank you again to Get Healthy UTV for sponsoring today's video. I so love this platform. I love this resource, and it has been imperative for my weight loss goals and being able to stick to those goals during this overindulgent holiday season. Today, I'm going to share practical tips that are going to help you from completely derailing from your goals, whether you're just starting out or trying to maintain the progress you've made up to this point. These tips are going to help you stay on target and stay on track without being super stressful. So for my first tip number one is to set realistic expectations. The holidays are all about balance, not perfection. And to be honest with you, that's kind of how I look at my weight loss journey as an entirety. I have been trying so hard to find this balance between, what's doable, what's gonna help me stay in a regular caloric deficit, but also allow me to live a full and enjoyable life where I'm not feeling like I'm missing out on things. During this time of the year, I have been trying to set small goals so that I can stick to them. So I had gotten COVID back in November, and I had a really hard time getting back on the working out bandwagon and sticking to tracking my meals every day. And so setting just little goals like moving my body for 15 minutes or 20 minutes a day has helped me stay on track, especially during this busy holiday season. And part of setting realistic expectations is knowing that you're going to go to family gatherings or holiday parties, and you're going to want to eat the pie. You're going to want to enjoy those cookies, and definitely do. It's all about moderation. Enjoy the pie. Do it guilt-free. Enjoy the eggnog or the hot chocolate, and just know that you can do that guilt-free. There's no need to beat yourself up about it. If you know you're going to be going to a holiday party later that day, then just try to do really good throughout the rest of the day. Eat well-balanced meals and find a way to have moderation between sticking to your goals and also enjoying all of the wonderful festivities that make the holiday season so wonderful. Tip number two, again, is one I try to stick to all the time, and that is prioritizing movement. You have to move your body. It is so very important, not only for your physical health, but your mental health. Schedules get busy, especially this time of year, and it can be really hard to stick to moving your body. But again, having miniature goals, little goals that you can stick to every day. Maybe that looks like going for a family walk after dinner, or spending time together as a whole family. Maybe it's quick 15-minute workouts instead of your normal half an hour to 45 minutes. Maybe you break up your workouts. Maybe you're doing 10 minutes here or 10 minutes there, or maybe you're just trying to fit in a total of 15 minutes in the day. You're parking further when you're shopping, or you're just trying to find the stairs when you can. Any way you can to prioritize moving your body is going to help you stick to your goals. Staying active is going to boost your mood. It's going to keep your energy levels up, and it's going to help offset all those extra calories that we're going to enjoy every time we go to some kind of fun, festive activity. Tip number three is about strategizing your meals. So I feel like once Thanksgiving hits, the holidays are all about big dinners, delicious meals, coming together around the table or coming together around food. And it's hard to stick to your weight loss goals or your fitness goals when the holiday season is spent so much around food. And you guys, I love food. You know this. I am a foodie. I love to cook food. I feel like this time of year I get to treat my family and friends with some of my favorite delicious meals and treats, and finding balance in that and being smart and having a strategy when it comes to eating can really be helpful when sticking with your goals. For example, if you're gonna go to a party, have a small little snack before you go, eat a salad or something really healthy before you go, so you're not super hungry, so you're more likely to graze versus eat an entire meal. When you're sitting around the table and you're having a dinner or a meal, then fill your plate with protein and vegetables and leave a smaller section on your plate for those indulgent pieces. For me, that is definitely company corn. I love company corn. It's a family recipe with cream cheese and corn. You heat that up together and it is just divine, but super high in calories. So making sure that I'm filling my plate with protein and vegetables and leaving a small section for those indulgent pieces is going to help to offset some of those calories. And my last tip when it comes to being smart and strategizing your eating is be mindful when you're eating. Enjoy every single bite. have a smaller slice, but savor it. Maybe have a smaller slice of pie and have a delicious coffee as well. Just take the time to be mindful and enjoy every single thing that you're eating, and it will make it more enjoyable and you don't have to have as much. Tip number 4 is to watch the calories that you are drinking. I know for me, this can happen in a multitude of different ways. Number 1, I love myself a peppermint mocha from Starbucks. It is my favorite holiday drink, and I have to have at least one a week. But they are so high in calorie, 400 calories plus for just a grande. That is so many calories to be ingesting. That's like a whole meal, and that's just a coffee. So you're gonna be enjoying that with something else as well. So definitely watch those calories that you're ingesting. Another thing for me during the holiday season are festive cocktails. I love a delicious espresso martini, a sugar cookie martini, a mistletoe margarita, you name it. And I love a good festive, sparkly cocktail this time of year, but they typically tend to be super high in sugar and really high in calories. So when you're having a meal, try to switch it up, have sparkling water with lime to cut back on some calories, or go on Pinterest and see if you can find a lower calorie version of your favorite cocktails. I know they exist where you can use, some type of lower calorie soda instead of, a sugary mix, and you can make lower calorie versions of some of your favorite cocktails. And of course, just like everything else, everything in moderation. If you know that you're going to a party and you're going to be enjoying lots of festive cocktails with your besties, then make sure you're really smart throughout the rest of the day. Just balance that out. Maybe make sure you get in a really good sweat session in the morning, build up that extra reservoir of calorie burning so that you can enjoy those higher calorie liquid cocktails later, because let me tell you, they sure do add up, and I love to enjoy those this time of year, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do to offset that so I can enjoy myself at the same time. And tip number 5, probably the most important of every tip in this video, is practicing self-compassion. You guys, we are our own worst critics, and it is so easy to fall off what we feel is the bandwagon when we enjoy a delicious piece of pie or, an indulgent dinner. It can feel like, oh man, I just completely fell off the wagon and derailed myself. And the truth is that is not true. I am a firm believer in taking my weight loss one bite at a time, being strategic in the amount that I'm eating, moving my body, and giving myself grace when I want to enjoy that piece of pie or that cake. I have an issue when it comes to dieting and feeling like I can't enjoy my favorite foods. And when I would go on super restrictive diets like keto or things like that, it would feel like I would never be able to have a piece of pie or a piece of cake again, some of my favorite foods. And I would have anxiety around that, and then I would end up eating way more than I should have and just completely falling off of my diet altogether. So I'm trying to be very mindful and give myself some compassion, and that is a tip for you. Just give yourself a break when you want to enjoy the holidays. If you overindulge, don't dwell on it. Let it go. Know that tomorrow morning you can get right back on the bandwagon, enjoy a good sweat session, burn it off, and get right back into your goals. A weight loss journey is focused on progress, not perfection. We are not designed to live our lives like robots and not be able to enjoy all of the delicious things out there. It's just about moderation and progress, and one step in front of the other. Danny told me something really brilliant today, and that is, no matter how big the step is, no matter how slowly you're moving, you're still going to reach your goal. It just might be a little bit slower, and that's okay. So those are my 5 tips to help you survive the holiday season when you are on a weight loss journey or trying to maintain the progress you've made. That is where I am at. I'm just trying to stay at where I am. I am currently still 53 pounds down, and I have been enjoying the holiday season, let me tell you. Just know, my friends, you've got this. The holidays do not have to set you back, and you also don't necessarily have to be moving forward during this time either. Just Stick to some of these principles and you can maintain the progress you've made while enjoying the holiday with your family and friends. And come January 1, we can be right back in it together for sure. So if you found any of this helpful, please let me know down below. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. You can share this video with someone else on a weight loss journey that might need to hear these tips. And again, let's get through these holidays together. Let's enjoy them, make great memories. I had a blast in the kitchen the other day with my boys, and we just made all of our favorite holiday treats, and I assure you I enjoyed all of them for sure. And if you have any holiday tips that you might have for surviving this time of year when it comes to weight loss and sticking to your goals, I'd love to hear them down below, as I'm sure so would other viewers. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video, and really looking forward to 2025 and supporting each other in all of our goals. And enjoy the rest of this beautiful holiday season, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends.